Now, Way 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Laine Pugh with 31 triple Doppler.
We touched on the winter storm a little bit earlier. I know some people really can't wait to hear what you have to say, and some people kind of bracing for it.
I would go ahead and brace for it. I was bracing for it coming into work this morning, looking at the new model runs. I was like, oh boy, here we go. First winter storm in Huntsville for me in the books heading this weekend. We are under a 31 alert day this weekend for both Saturday and Sunday due to the increasing threat that we're going to have a significant ice and or snow storm. Now this is for all of us across the Tennessee Valley. Everyone's going to feel the impacts, and it's definitely something we have been watching. I mentioned it Sunday night during the newscast, and again, we've been watching it ever since then. So definitely something that we are keeping our eyes on. We are now under a winter storm watch. This was issued early this morning. They expanded it to the east, so all of us across the Tennessee Valley, again, under that winter storm watch. It begins Friday evening. It'll go into 6 p.m. on Sunday. Now, here's a look at our hazardous precipitation. We can see that this is going to be a widespread event. It's going to start all the way in Texas and Oklahoma. It's going to track all the way to the east, affecting us. Now, to our south, they're going to be seeing the sleet and the freezing rain. To our north, they're mostly going to be dealing with the snow. Us here in Huntsville, we're right on the line of snow and freezing rain. So we could have a mixture of both. We will not know for sure until we get closer to Thursday. But right now, it's looking like we could be dealing with an ice storm, and we could have high to extreme impacts upwards to a ½ inch of ice. Now, this is going to cover the roads. It's going to impact travel plans for a few days, scattered power outages, and that's just what we're going to have to be dealing with. Pipe bursting temperatures. It's just not going to be a fun time. We've been showing this all week, our winter weather forecast timeline. We are now in that 3 to 5 days away, more like 3. We have the increasing confidence. We know this is going to happen. We'll have a general timing, but as we head into tomorrow, we'll have an updated look at some of our better models. That'll give us a more detailed timing, and we'll have amounts and estimates, all of the nitty gritty. But for now, I'm just going to show you a long range model. So this is not the gospel. It's not going to be exactly what happens. It'll give us an idea of what we can expect. This model is the GFS. This is going to show that we'll have some winter precipitation as early as Friday night. By Saturday morning, some of us could be dealing with snow, the rest of us dealing with the freezing rain. This will continue throughout Saturday afternoon into Sunday morning, but notice there's a little warm nose right here. This is rain going to be along the Birmingham Metro. This warm nose is going to try to push upwards to the Tennessee Valley. So areas of Sand Mountain, by Sunday evening, you could be dealing with rain and not the sleet or freezing rain. This could mitigate some of the ice impacts we have, especially to the east side of the I-65 corridor. But again, this is something that's been recently showing up in models. So we'll continue to see if this trend keeps happening. That'll be best case scenario for Sand Mountain. By Monday morning, though, all of us not dealing with the rain anymore, just dealing with the cloud coverage. Let's talk about temperatures really quick. Today's high temperature, warmer than what we have been seeing, 52 degrees, although a chilly start. And we are going to see that rain by lunchtime. We're going to keep the warmer temperatures tomorrow, high in the mid or low 50s once again, and then they start to decrease. By the weekend, high temperatures at that freezing mark. By Monday, our high temperature only reaching those upper 20s, and we're going to continue to see cold temperatures as we head throughout the rest of January. We are really deep in that colder than average. Some models even hinting that we could be in the single digits waking up next week. Here's your Way 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. Again, the 31 alert days are highlighted for this weekend. This is what we've been talking about for about the last 4 or 5 days. It's definitely going to be the biggest weather story, something you need to keep checking back in for details as we get closer to the weekend.
And we shall. And with that, with the weekend, sure makes 52 and rain today look pretty good.
It looks mighty fine.
Okay. All right, coming